Hey, welcome back, guys. So today on this video, we are talking about FreshBooks, and more specifically, I'm going to quickly answer a question I keep getting a lot on my other video, and that is, how do you create an invoice for your FreshBooks customer? So let's go ahead and talk about this. First off, guys, real quick video, not too many steps involved, so be sure to stick around to the end of the video. But why would you want to create an invoice in FreshBooks anyways? Well, that's pretty easy. If you're running an online business, pending invoices are hard to keep track of, and if you send the invoice out through FreshBooks, it's going to track all the invoices all in one place. Whatever the case is, it's a pretty easy process. It's handled here in your FreshBooks dashboard. Check my video description. I'll try to leave the written instructions there as well. But I've already logged into my FreshBooks account, and this is the home screen. Here on the home screen, if you want to create an invoice, what you're going to do is here on the left, you want to click on Invoices. Once you do that, you're going to be in the Invoices tab, and to create a new invoice, click on this green button here on the top right. Okay, so here is where you can go ahead and create an invoice. First off, you can go ahead and add your logo right here if you wish to do so. Next, you're basically just going to fill this out one by one. So first, we want to choose the client that we're going to send this invoice to. So just click here, and then you're going to see all the customers that you have in your FreshBooks. Now, if it's going to be a new customer, don't worry. You can click here and create a client. Once you do that, you can go ahead and fill out their information as a new client. Also, once you fill this out, you're going to be able to invoice them without filling this out every single time. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and choose this client right here. Next, what you want to do is date of issue. So when was this invoice issued? So let's say that maybe I was at their house on the 25th. And then the due date, we're going to go ahead and put that at 30 days after. If you want, you can go ahead and put the invoice due on date of issue, or you can set a specific date. So maybe on the first of the year or something like that. So for me, I'm going to do 30 days after the issue date. Here, you can go ahead and change the invoice number if you want. So let's say 0009. Okay. And then here you can add a reference. So if they have a PO number or something like that, you can put that here. So PO PT 568. Okay, next we're going to go ahead and let them know what they're being invoiced for. So I'm going to click here, add a line. Once you do that, it's going to show you all the different products or services that you offer. So you can easily just grab one. So we'll choose this one, a patio bill, and it automatically adds it in based off the parameters for that product. Now, if for some reason that product that you're selling, you're offering it to this customer for a different price, you can easily just click in there, and then maybe we'll give them $1,000 discount right there. And then you can go ahead and continue adding products. So I'm going to add one right here. Now, if the product that you want to add into this invoice is not here, you can easily just start typing it in. So let's say Instagram marketing. Okay. And then we can just go ahead and add the price. So we're going to charge them $1,000 for that. And then we can go ahead and add a description. Boost your Instagram. Okay, got it. Now, if you're offering some sort of a discount, you can go ahead and click right here. Once you click in there, you can say, maybe we're giving them a 10% discount or 11%, and then add discount, and it's automatically going to calculate that. Now, as we are sending out this invoice, maybe we're going to send the invoice out and we're not going to start the work until we get a deposit. So we can add a deposit, and let's say maybe we want a 10% deposit, or maybe we want a $500 deposit. You can go ahead and choose one of these. For me, I'll go ahead and choose 10% and then add deposit. Also, if there's some sort of a payment schedule you have agreed to with your customer, you can click here, add a payment schedule. So this amount, 50% due, is due before this date, and then the other 50% is due right here. Or maybe you're going to do 10%, 10%, and you can add another payment and keep adding payments. So maybe they're going to pay 10% every month. You can add that here. Down here on the notes for this invoice that you're creating in your FreshBooks, you can go ahead and add that here. So maybe we can add it for property on 123 Main Street Hotel. Okay. And the terms. So maybe we can go ahead and let them know work to be performed before 5 p.m. each day. Customer is required to provide access. Okay. So whatever terms or anything that might go sideways with your customer, you definitely want to go ahead and list that there. So for example, if we're doing Instagram marketing, but they never give me access to their account, then they would be breaking the terms, and then we can go ahead and cancel the contract. So just kind of keep that in mind so you can reference it back and your customer as well. And then down here, you can go ahead and add attachments. So if there's any kind of like images, so for example, if we're doing a patio build, we'll send over pictures of the before for the patio build. All right, once you have all that set up here on the right, you can go ahead and set up credit card payments. So that way your customers can pay you directly through FreshBooks with their credit card. You can change the invoice style. So template, color, the font, if it's going to be some sort of a recurring. So maybe this is going to be your monthly customer. You can add that here. You can set reminders. So that way if your customer decides not to pay or they forget to pay, they're going to get email reminders to pay this invoice. Here, you can go ahead and add late fees. If they work in a different currency or language, you can change that here. So once you have your invoice created in FreshBooks, you want to scroll all the way to the top. All right, once you scroll to the top, you can go ahead and save it. And that way you can go ahead and print it out. Or if you want to send it out to your customer immediately, you can send by clicking on this button here, and it's going to send it to the email address that you have on file for that customer. So for me, I'm going to go ahead and save it. Okay, a quick second later, it refreshes. It says the invoice that we created and now saved, and you can reference it down here. So there you have it, guys. If you're wondering how to create an invoice in your FreshBooks account, that's the easiest way I know how to do it. If you know an easier way, be sure to leave a comment below. Let the rest of us know how you did it. Hopefully you found that video useful. If so, click thumbs up or maybe consider subscribing to my channel, and I hope to see you on the next video. Thanks again for watching.